Brooks, your host. I was asked by a 13-year-old Jasmine from Virginia to do a video on menstrual cycle. She want to know the menstrual cycle routine. You know, with each person, it is different. Okay? I really appreciate all the emails, all the comments, all the, everything you all do to send your questions to me. I really appreciate all of that. And I've been receiving throughout different forms of social media as well. Now, this video will be uncensored. Now, I am going to speak to you guys, ladies, I'm sorry, ladies. I am speaking to, like I am speaking to my girlfriends or my girlfriends' daughters regarding their menstrual cycle. Okay, now the first thing I want you all to know, our menstrual cycles rids our body of unpleasant or impurities. Okay, things that should not. Now, our first responsibility as a lady or as a woman is to properly clean our body. Now, ladies, should be the flushable wipes. You can get them at Walmart, Walgreens, Target, probably Family Dollar as well. And you just use that when you use the bathroom, and you just use it to just freshen up. It makes you feel really fresh after you just wipe the areas. You can even wipe, not with the same napkin. You wipe under your underarms to freshen up your underarms, and then reapply more deodorant. Just do whatever you can to make, it a pleasant cycle week, should I say. And there's also things you can get like Summer's Eve, body spray, or spray that goes down, down near the vagina, but not in the vagina. Just spray it around the outside. Okay, now the most common age, she asked, for your menstrual cycle is between the ages of 11 and 13. It seems like nowadays, little young girls, they're getting it as early as 9 and 10. But the average age is between 12 and 13 and sometimes 14. But I would like for you to go with your mom and consult your doctor if you have not received your cycle by 14. Okay? Now, the average period lasts about 3 to 7 days. Some of the young ladies are fortunate to have 3 days. And some ladies are fortunate to have 6 and 7 days. Okay? Throughout your cycle, you only lose about 6 to 9 tablespoons of blood, which it sounds a lot, but it's only about 135 millimeters. So you won't bleed to death, ladies. Okay? Number 3 is some of the things that we can use: tampons, pads, or great ideals of things to use, or alternate, or you can alternate between the pads or the tampons. Now, they are coming up with some really, really great, tampons and today, and pads, maxi pads. They do the super, medium, the small, the heavy days. So you have your pick over there. It's better than, the selection is much better than what it used to be years ago. So make sure you take advantage of them and choose the right one that's right for your body. Now, tampons are great. It really are. But you have to keep those changed out because they will leak. So change them out probably in between, I would say, 4 to 6 hours. I wouldn't go past 8. Now, during your menstrual cycle, if you're concerned about the leakage at night, just lay a towel under you before you go to bed. And sometimes some people put a garbage bag on the sheet and put a towel above the trash bag, so the trash bag won't stick on you. But try that if you're worried about leakage. And you also can wear a thicker pad at night if you also are worried about leakage. But as we know, pads can be bulky, but they are getting better, like I said, with the different styles. The pads sit in your underwear once you are done with the pad. You do not flush them. I repeat, you do not flush them. You dispose of them in a school trash can or your home trash can. Do not flush them. But they sit in your panties. If you have a sticky lace or peel that you peel off, you throw that little peel away and you just lay your panties in on that sticky peel. Okay? Now if you don't do as I say, you're going to make your parents very upset when you clog up their toilets. Okay? The next thing you may need to remember, your first day will be very light. There will be a very light flow. The second day will be like a regular flow. Third day, a light to medium flow. And then a fourth, medium to heavy day. Now usually the fifth day is light to a small, flow. Okay? So nothing to be alarmed about unless you're really, really heavy. You're going through a couple of pads within an hour. So please call your guidance counselor and let them know what is going on, because that is not a good sign. Not a sign that you may die, but it's just not good for you to bleed that heavy. The doctor will find out what it is. Okay, I will remember, I forgot to recommend that there are always pearl tampons, and there's also Playtex. Okay, they are much easier to insert. Like back in the day, they just had a hard cardboard where women had to just push, that up them. But now they have a little easier. They have like a plastic insert, and it's so much thinner and easier than that cardboard that the ladies used to have to use. Now bear in mind that they can leak. So I recommend you using at times a thin liner. So when you go with your mom, ask your mom to get you a thin liner for a day that you may leak. Now I forgot to also mention some ladies get symptoms right before their menstrual cycle. Some women, they can become irritable, they can have cramps, and some can become tired, bloating, and they also may become emotional, and some may have a headache. I was one of the blessed little girls and ladies when I got my cycle. I didn't have a lot of these symptoms. I didn't have all that bloating and heavy cycles. Every now and then I may get a headache, but I was blessed. Now, hopefully you will be one of the fortunate young ladies as well. Now, each body is totally different. You will usually get the most significant cramping during your first day of the flow. So, you can take over-the-counter medication. You take such as Aleve, Myadol, Motrin, and then sometimes girls, they use a heating pad to put on their stomach or lay on the back. They say that that's so soothing. So try all those things and talk with your mother about it. Okay, now the fourth thing I would say, I would recommend that you get a kit that you take to school. You can wrap it up in a Walmart bag, or you can put it in your, you know, school book bag or something, or you can just keep it in your locker. But what you should have in this kit at all times, some cleansing wipes to make you fresh, extra tampons, and some extra pads, and some of that body spray to make you, kind of feel a little fresh after you know, changed your pads and, and kind of use the wipe and wipe down in that area to get rid of any smell that you may have accumulated over the day. Now, we don't put this inside of our vagina, okay? Because I know a lot of people say that the vagina is self-cleaning, okay? Yes, that is true. But ladies, we are still responsible for bathing. However, in order not to throw off your pH balance, you do not need to use the cleanser inside of your body, but around the surface, okay? So don't do it inside of your body, around the surface. Okay, now sweat can build bacteria in our body, and all the products are great, but it's just boiled down to the personal preference for each one of you. Please bathe at least 1 to 2 times a day. You don't want to be that girl, okay? You really don't. Okay, and if you have any questions, talk to your mom, talk to your guidance counselor, older sister, brother, older cousin, or aunt, or you can continue to send the questions to me, and I will be more than happy to make a video about your questions, or I can email you back or send you a response back in the comments. This is my guide to better hygiene when you are on your cycle. In order to feel good, you have to look good, and you also have to smell good. Now, I hope this video helps somebody on today. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in future videos. God bless you.